Yeah, check the mic. Word up. OGBigsam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
What happening? What happening? TGIF. Thank God it is Friday day. It's a damn busy Friday, but it's Friday. What the hell is going on right here? It's your boy, the People's OG, aka Mr. White. Falcon Friday, afternoon madness. You know, we just coming in here, got a little bit of conversation for you. Gonna talk about a few things. Coach K's press conference being the meat of everything. New addition to the squad. We're gonna talk about the Unicorn officially signing his tag, getting them 15 mil. We're gonna talk a little bit about who's gonna be on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? You know what? We're gonna get at you for a little bit. Fellas, say what's happening to the people.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah. Let's see, where should we start for today's events? Hey, going on and get the Unicorn on up through there. You know what I'm saying? He done put his John Hancock on that thing. He was in the office early this morning according to Ian, and got it done and got on in there and got some workouts in and kicking it with the young folk. Funny thing with this here situation, another Falcon fan dum-dum moment. Trending conversation. Some people in this fan base believe we are overpaying on this franchise tag. I mean, I'm just saying, how you overpay a top 5 tight end at 15 million? How that work? You know what I'm saying? How that work? And then you look at what Travis Kelce got on his new deal. There was 3 million more than what the Unicorns tag is. Come on, people, y'all math ain't mathing.
Never was.
Y'all math ain't mathing. I mean, we all know what the significance is and why this was done to begin with. I mean, again, I've been maintaining his contract gonna be the easiest contract that we deal with once it gets done. But I mean, I want to know what you guys think on this.
Well, I'll start it off. If you notice, am I too loud?
No, you good,
Pep.
If you notice, this came after we didn't signed all our draftees and undrafted free agents, and after we had hired the cap guy.
Yeah,
so these deals are about to start coming in now. They're probably now in the process of really trying to talk him into a long-term deal. They probably had him hold off until now to sign it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is everything going forward. We've seen the process being done. People had to get into positions, and we had to get other things done first. So we're just doing things the right way.
Right. Biscuit.
Yes, sir.
Talk about it.
Well, like you said, OG, close. You said pay attention to the relationships, right? Then you said
right.
That.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised because, like you said, Kevin Stefanski, every tight end in his system always has a good career. So, like I said, man, Kyle Pitts is going to be a huge impact for this offense. So, if you see him get a lot of touches, don't even be surprised. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't be surprised if you see him get as many touches than you normally do.
I mean, I'm just saying, Joku had what was it, 1,100 yard season in this man's system. Y'all, what y'all think that damn unicorn gonna do?
And
Right.
the Joker a free agent right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think he gonna even need that many touches. He's just gonna get very high value targets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me not say high value targets, but quality targets that's just going to expose his explosiveness as a tight end.
There you go. That's it.
Right. Speak on the franchise.
Yeah. Kyle Pitts in the open field is dangerous because he runs like a wide receiver. And just like Jaden said, I mean, tight ends in this system, they flourish. So these people that are saying that, we're overpaying for Kyle Pitts, they're not really saying that just because it's Kyle Pitts. They're, as usual, they're hating on Atlanta. I mean, we should be used to this.
Of course.
Like, come on, bro. Like, who fucking cares?
Right.
Like every single year. See, I find it hilarious that nobody wants to talk about this shit.
Nope.
Nobody. Every single year, his numbers have gotten better.
Yep.
Even though, I mean, touchdowns have gone up each season.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since his let's see, ever since his second year,
his injury.
Yeah, everything has gone up.
Right.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah, and I think that's also another reason why I think Matt came in with it and did what because he was looking from the cheap seats how Pitts' interest situation was handled. He seen and again as Biscuit highlighted, you look at it. Matt and Kyle have a great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then remember that his rookie year, Matt was his quarterback.
And he was getting most of the targets.
You know what I'm saying? I think, and you can almost pencil it in that Kyle Pitts' career is going to rival Travis Kelce's career. You know what I'm saying? 8 to 10 years right here. And he gonna do numbers. He gonna do numbers. I keep saying it, but I'm gonna leave that particular portion, this particular comment for when we get down to Coach K's press conference, because in this system, running backs and tight ends get that work in Coach K's system.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be surprised if we carry 4 or 5 tight ends on the roster, because you can hide 2 of them and list them as fullbacks. I'm just saying, and we got a couple of blocking tight ends, in camp as well. So I mean, the spirit of competition and getting, the right fits are going to come to bear, especially in the tight end room. Because we got 6 of them in camp.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say we'll keep 3 on the roster and at least 2 of them going to the practice squad.
Not yet, probably 3 or 4. Yeah, have 3 listed as tight end, 1 listed as fullback.
Right.
I'm just saying, we get slick with the slickery, manipulating the roster. Uh, shit. The Falcons made another transaction, and I think wasn't this guy here previously?
Yes.
Darren Hall, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was,
We drafted him in 21.
yeah,
He
yeah.
Terry, I
was,
think
he
Terry,
was a
yeah,
4th-round pick.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome back to the A, young man, Darren Harbour. And franchise, I'll let you start this. What are we feeling about his return and what he may be able to bring? You know what I'm saying? At whatever spot, you know what I'm saying, on that back end, back there.
Well, for one, he's gonna bring veteran help, what we need in that back end, and depth. We always need depth,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the secondary, because you never
Mm-hmm.
know. I mean, what was that last year? I think the year before, AJ had went down, and we
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
and that shit bit us in the ass, and we didn't know what the fuck we was gonna do. So, and he was solid when he was here. He wasn't, oh my god, like a wild type of talent, but he wasn't a bust either. So
Nope.
I like the move back there. I
Yeah.
like what we've been doing
Mm-hmm.
to solidify what you know to round out our secondary.
I say kind of when he came in, that was during Arthur Smith's time. I think Arthur Smith's coaching staff could have used some upgrades, kind of at the DB position too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was kind of just a recipient of that. That's what I think. He had a lot
Yeah,
more talent.
I think we drafted him when Dean Pease, that 1 year with Dean Pease was here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His first
yeah, but
year,
he
yeah,
wasn't
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the position coach though.
Yeah.
So I mean, Arthur Smith was his first time being a head coach, so he had a little couple flaws on his coaching staff, but I think with this staff, hopefully he still has that want to get better and stuff, because we never know what didn't happen with some of these players behind closed doors and things like that. But I think he still had a lot of talent that was to be unlocked before he had left from here.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
I
kind of
agree.
glad he coming back. Hopefully we can tap into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Um, I think with the hiring of Stefanski and the way this staff was put in place, gives Stefanski an opportunity to, I mean, I think keep mistakes at a very minimum, and you're able to solidify foundations, if you will, with this roster, in what I'm saying, putting the glue in to what the core of this team is going to be. In situations such as this one, I think it was a positive move. I believe a positive move. You know, I think he'll definitely make it through all cuts, to be a part of, what I'm saying, this core group as a veteran, and helping molding the youngin. Um, you know what I'm saying? saw forget what I think I was watching NFL Live. I think it was. I can't remember. But he in the building this morning. And you know, hey, all hands on deck. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people in the building. You know, during rookie minicamp.
They said that Jeff George's son. They said he's at rookie minicamp with the Falcons. I don't know if y'all read about that or not.
No.
Yeah.
In what position he play? Anybody know what position he play?
Jeff George, son. Hold on.
Had an interest.
Yeah.
You know. Hurry up, Miss. Hurry up.
Talking about Jeff George Jr.
Yeah, I read it.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback. Okay.
Okay. I kind of thought that was the obvious answer, but I wanted to be sure. Yeah. You got a line, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19, 20, 22 extra pieces in this particular camp. But this signing was a good one, a positive one, you know, veteran, he, you know, left here and got some he logged in some good time and snaps up under his belt. You know, and yeah, we've had a couple of seasons where, you know, injuries it kind of had us, you know, out there one-legged with both arms tied behind our back on that back end. You know what I'm saying? You know, but hey, hopefully this one will play itself out to the positive. On that, they was dropped the list of the teams that we're going to be facing in 26.
They said the dates. Yeah, they said the date's coming out next Thursday, the 14th.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I say let's talk about the teams we gonna play outside of the division.
Yes.
The division is the division. We know what that's gonna be like.
I'm gonna be having my eyeball on the Cleveland Browns game because I honestly believe Cleveland is gonna be better than what a lot of people think.
I know you ain't. I know what game you got your eyes on.
Look,
He thought he was slick. He tried to go to the Browns.
That's the same.
Oh, you was gonna pick in a division. You wasn't gonna go straight to the team. You was just gonna pick the team in a division.
That's the same.
He was flicking
Man, that's the same.
right there. No, you're not.
Let me tip the side a little bit.
Yeah.
The game that he looking at.
Talk about the team that's coming in here that you really want to see. Go ahead and talk about that.
Oh, we already know.
There first.
I mean, it's gonna be at home, you know. I mean, I know it's gonna be a bunch of number 8 jerseys in the building. You know what I'm saying? With their pom-poms up for them, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be another familiar face on the team that's gonna, you know, coming back to the A and Calais. But I want to see this defense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and get after his ass, crack him up, tap, goddamn, put paws on that motherfucker. You know,
coming too.
Yes, yeah. That's another game that gonna be, you know what I'm saying, have my eyeballs on them Lions. You know, they're already talking about the chip on the shoulder type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Because they kind of they melted down on last season. So, you know,
So the game I'll be going to is that Baltimore game. So
yeah.
We got some real hitters on our home games.
Boy,
I ain't
Sam, if
gonna
I see
lie.
you in the building, boy, I know you don't be clowning their ass off. Boy.
Listen, I'm not even gonna put myself in that situation going to that game. You know, I ain't trying to get banned from the Benz. I ain't trying to get banned from the Benz because you know I'm messing around and take my shirt off and run on the field acting the fool. On that one,
Man, don't be fighting them AU Jackson fans out there.
boy, look at him. I'll be looking for anything with a damn Raven jersey on, wearing that number 8. Yeah, and it will be disrespectful. I will have nothing nice to say.
Somebody gonna say, "Hey man, all right, hey man, whoever got a problem with my Jackson, come see me right now."
Look, I'm gonna be trying to get on the jumbotron.
Okay, that's not what you want.
No,
that ain't what you want.
Hey, oh man,
they don't let you like, but Sam, man, don't sit down, man.
No, I ain't got no reason to sit down.
Mm-mm.
Well, if a Baltimore Raven fan walked up to you now and say, "Hey, man, you don't stop disrespecting that quarterback of mine."
And then the other game, them 49ers. I mean, and honestly, I believe that's definitely gonna be a measuring stick game with what they've done here in the off season. You know, and adding another weapon to that offense in Mike Evans. You know,
Fred coming back.
Yeah.
That defense is gonna be something.
Yeah. Now the interesting part is what exactly is the 49ers defense gonna be? We already know who's on the defensive side of that coaching staff over there. But
he don't run that cover 3 soft crap like he been doing.
Nah, it's gonna be whatever the players want it to be.
Remember, yeah.
He let them do what
so
they
Fred,
want.
what you saying? He don't say we got to find a way.
Basically.
Okay, because that's coming.
Yeah, look, Miss Thing number 1, Jalen Ramsey told it.
Yep.
Jalen Ramsey told it. He don't call no play. You know what I'm saying? We back that. We out that freestyle doing whatever we want to do. We felt like zone. We play zone. We man up. We man up. You know. Hey, y'all rush. We cover. Some motherfuckers out there trying shit. You know. Again, you know, another example of when you call that man's name, what comes to mind? A blank slate, no scheme factor. Who he has made nobody famous. You know what I'm saying? When you call that man's name, you don't think of no scheme. When you call that man's name, you don't think of no Hall of Fame player that benefited from him being their coach. You know what I mean? So, you know, looking forward to that game. Honestly, their offense against our defense, you know what I'm saying, for the most part for me.
Yeah.
I want to see that Cincinnati game.
I want to see that Chiefs game. I feel like they
another measuring stick game. Yeah, the Chiefs. Yes.
The Cincinnati game don't be playing in overseas. We're gonna be overseas with that game.
Yeah. We gonna be overseas with that one, and I still think that's gonna be like a home game for us. I mean, people don't understand the Falcons have a notable following over there.
In Spain, yeah.
In Spain, Germany, Belgium, yeah. Every time we done played overseas in them games, you see more Falcons jersey than you see anything.
Yep. And with these new jerseys, yeah. Now, one thing I have noticed about this schedule right here, I think we only play on one bad field.
And who field would that be?
That would be
Washington.
Washington.
The Commanders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to say the Browns.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Green Bay game is early in the year because I don't want to be on the frozen tundra late in the season. I just don't.
Well, none ain't gonna write that down on that.
Mm.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, one bad field for sure. So
Yeah. Now Green Bay. Yeah, going to Green Bay. Healthy, that defense can be formidable. You know, but if we can run on them, it's gonna get real disrespectful.
I think right now they offense is really kind of in question of what their offense is really gonna be. Because a lot of people can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
I think their offensive line is kind of got holes, so they're gonna be having some like new people on that offensive line this year.
Right.
So yeah, I think their offense is a bigger question than their defense of right now. I would say it's just my opinion.
Now, circling back to franchise, you said you pointed out the Bengals game as an interesting game for you. Can you elaborate on that, sir?
Well, it's not their defense. Let me just point that out.
He's funny.
But if you remember when we played them, it was like at least 3 or 4 years ago.
They got hurt.
Yeah, they look. We was battling with them. I think we went toe to toe with their offense. We had we sacked Joe a couple of times, but we had to come back in that game. We didn't win, but I want to see what is their offensive line going to look like. And that's in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Can they protect Joe?
Can they protect Joe? And can they run the ball? Can they protect Joe and run the ball? If not, and you one-dimensional against this defense, what we seen all last year, if you're one-dimensional, that's a losing. That's a losing experiment right there. So that's why that's an interesting game to me.
All right.
Yeah, I would say that's a big test for the secondary. We're gonna see if our secondary really can.
There you go.
Hopefully that's that's usually those overseas games for us usually be kind of like in the middle of our season.
Yeah, like week 5 or 6 or 7. You know. Right. Let's see. We did Mr. Hall. Okay. We're gonna.
I honestly too, I think that Steelers game is going to be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what's his name is that? Aaron Rodgers is back.
Well, yeah, I pointed out yesterday that he had landed and was in the city on yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, on Wednesday.
And then not only that, I want to see what their offense gonna look like because they got Michael Pittman, they got Giannotti Bernard, and DK Metcalf on the receiving end.
And they got what's the running back Carolina had last? Rito Dow.
Yeah.
That would be nasty.
Yeah.
So who's Pittsburgh's?
Got Big O and Pat Farmew at the tight end spot.
Who's the offensive coordinator?
I'm not for sure. But Mike McCarthy is the head coach, so
Yeah, McCarthy's strong.
Can Pittsburgh actually be a problem with Mike McCarthy with this year? Do y'all see it?
yeah, with
Yeah.
his offense, he just got to make sure his defensive coordinator do his job.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Their defensive coordinator is old boy from the Raiders last year, Patrick Graham.
Yeah.
They got Brian Angelello. Chayo, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Damn, those names don't even make no doggone sense.
He used to be the tight ends coach and pass game coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings.
Right.
Okay. Now, do y'all want to talk about the division games? Because
okay, all right. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
I mean, they are a part of the schedule, but I was like, man, we kind of already know what we really kind of feel about them. Let's get the outside the division games out the way first, because I feel like.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like with the way this team is constructed, we can win outside of the division. I think our biggest task in the division is the Panthers.
Carolina. Yeah.
Like I said, I say it's the Panthers, us, Saints, then the Bucks.
I mean, the Saints have made some moves.
Yeah, they got kind of busy in the draft. Yeah. Low key. The Saints got kind of busy in the draft.
Even in free agency, they got busy.
Yeah.
But I also feel like we are ahead of them in a lot of areas that we needed to get better in versus where they needed to get better in. So I feel like a lot of the teams are making their transition. Carolina is ahead because I feel like they have their quarterback situation. That's why I put them ahead of us. I feel like they had a quarterback situation in a lot more secure spot than anybody else. The Saints are kind of pretty much rebuilding, so that's why I kind of put them in the third position. And then the Bucks need a complete rehaul on their team.
They done lost too much
from the coaching staff to their front office to down there, pretty much their team. That you can say, okay, they kind of had a cool, nice little draft, but they did nothing really in free agency to make their team better.
Zach Robinson is their offensive coordinator.
Then you have that on top of that. So they went to the number 4 spot for me.
And their recent signing was David Seals. Like, come on now.
So we pretty much know what to expect from them.
You already know offense they don't be type. You already know the type of offense they don't be running. So that's to be expected.
And then the defense, Vita Vea ain't gonna be out there all day. You can double team and chip Ruben Bain. You can take him out of the game.
They don't lost too much on defense.
Yeah.
Their best linebacker just retired.
Not only that, is they gonna hold up can they hold up in the run again still?
That's it.
Because if you ain't holding up in the run, you know what's gonna happen with us.
Against us, they look sorry as hell against the run.
And then not only that, we will actually be using our tight ends this year.
How about that?
So your linebackers are actually going to have to cover.
I will say it again. In Coach Stefanski's system, where positions thrive, running backs and tight ends.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, There may be some people that may end up, saying falling to the bottom of the depth charts of opposing teams after facing us. May even end up getting pink slips, and ended up being barbecue chicken in some cases.
Man,
Now
let
I
me
am
say this.
interested to see where they my bad franchise. I am interested to see where they mix in our in divisional games. That are we gonna have a slew of them at the beginning? Because remember last year we had 3 of them at the beginning of the year.
I mean, for the last four seasons, I mean, we've ended up having 4 divisional games at the end of the season. I mean, it would be nice to spread the divisional games out throughout the schedule, but I mean, they have 3-4 games, compact, in the last 6 weeks of the season,
But you have to admit that makes things a hell of exciting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
you don't have any of these games where it's not competitive anymore. You have to you have to play until the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't mind them doing the end of our season like that, keeping the
Right.
division games like that. But I would like them to spread out our first half divisional games and spread them
Sprinkle it
out.
in there. So
Yeah, not playing and each of these last 4 seasons we play them like we'll play 2 teams division rival games back to back. Then we'll maybe play somebody else. Then we'll play another 2. It's like, dang, give us they be giving everybody else a chance to stack their wins and get their, momentum going and then go into a divisional game versus we
Right.
seem like we have to. It's like not saying other games are important, but it's like we got a divisional, a rival opponent at the beginning. That game does mean more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Will,
like,
what's
hey,
happening,
give us
Will?
our time to work our magic. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, here a quick division opponent the game, you got to get together right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else get to ease into their division opponents. Give us the same. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, the Scottish psychopath. What's happening? What's happening,
What's good, guys?
William, what's going on?
Are you knocking on the door, sir? I mean, you're more than welcome to come aboard if you want to. Just saying. Just saying. We have an opportunity with this schedule. I mean, it can go from we can go from question mark to okay, how the fuck this happened and where did this come from real fast with this schedule.
Yeah,
with some of these teams, Chiefs, Steelers, Packers.
I want to say this year I don't want to hear from the media. I do not want to hear no excuses because we're not playing no cupcake teams. I don't want to hear no excuses about just give us our credit. We won. That's it. That's all I want to hear because we're not playing no. I don't care what nobody says or what the schedule people say. This is an easy step. Nah, bro. We got a schedule that we should definitely get solidified. We go to the playoffs on this type of schedule. Yeah, we got
four playoff teams from last year on this schedule. We have one definite that has a championship pedigree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we gonna have a first ballot Hall of Famer coach coming in here into the Benz in Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna front. I got that imposter at quarterback circles.
Yeah, you do.
Finish him.
We know.
Finish him. I won't. I need a highlight hit. I need a highlight hit on him. You know what I'm saying? Divine Diablo, T1000, Chris Harris, I need a highlight hit on him. Jalen, I need a highlight hit on him. Brandon, I need a highlight hit on that guy. You know, I'm just saying. That's my expectation for that game. Knock out.
But you better have all them Baltimore fans on suicide watch.
Yes. You can hate me now.
Leo will probably do a live watch party for that game. For sure.
Trust and believe. No, if that's definitely one game. I'm somebody. I'm all the whole damn game, including halftime. Yes, there's gonna be one time I live and die on every defensive play in that game. You believe that?
And yeah,
no doubt about that.
And yeah, well, we was talking about that backstage. Cash Jones doing wide receiver drills and stuff.
Yeah, he doing all this type. No, you somebody shoot Will the link, man. Somebody shoot him the link. Let him come on in here. It sounds like he got a lot to talk about. So, you know, come on in here, Will. While we're discussing the messing and the fussing, you know, you know, again, another game that's, I mean, we go into Cleveland. Which was another team that I felt like low key did some good stuff, especially shoring up that offensive line. And they got busy in the draft too. Cleveland got busy in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man. But
the one thing with Cleveland for me is, yeah, they got their offensive line together, but they gonna be all new. So those guys ain't because you remember they whole offensive line got cut.
Yep.
The entire starting offensive line got cut.
Well, they went out in free agency and got some people. They drafted some people. So it's gonna be something to see.
It's gonna take them time to jail.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Well, you coming in here? Is it coming? Did somebody drop him the link?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that's another story. In this off season with the all this hype surrounding the Predator over there in Cleveland. In the spirit of competition at the QB1 spot. I'm just from a financial perspective, and when you shot yourself in the foot when you gave that man the $245 million guaranteed in the first fucking place. And motherfuckers wouldn't even pick up the phone when you was calling, trying to deal him. So now you're almost at a point where you have to play him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For them $46 plus million. I mean, and somewhere in the silver lining, somewhat it could benefit them, given I mean, Shadur, Shadur, may possibly end up holding the clipboard for this season. Um, you know, uh, I mean, I ride that out. He can get a lot of classroom time. You know what I mean? Getting to look at saying some defensive looks from the sideline, being able to take notes. But like I said, I think they did do some kind of pretty good work. They had a couple of defensive pickups. Um, uh, you know what I'm saying? But I know we picked up a defensive end from them.
Yeah,
Uh,
Cameron Thompson.
mhm, you know, so but just on the Shadur angle, that's gonna be a very trendy game to watch. Um, let's see, Minnesota. Um, have they fixed their JJ McCarthy problem? We're
He's starting. It's gonna be
He's
Kyler
not gonna
Murray.
be starting. Yeah, they brought in
oh
Kyler
yeah,
Murray.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
Hmm, I forgot all about that, but you know, you know what I'm saying. Kyler Murray over there with Jamar Chase and Addison.
You mean Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Justin Jefferson and Addison.
And they just signed
Juwan Jennings.
Juwan Jennings too.
Yeah, I was, okay. You ride the wolf quick on the draw, ain't you, there, biscuit?
Bro, I've
Okay.
been real rested all week now. Come on now.
Of course, I mean, all the pure energy that you got.
Sam, we not doing that. And you better not entertain. I don't know why. Nope, we are not doing it today. Today is Mother's Day weekend. Come on now.
Mama's baby boy. That was wrong with you.
Mama here and grandma here, man. Come on now. We not doing that, Mr. White.
I'm gonna let that roll on by. I ain't gonna do them like that.
Why? Just why?
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah.
They gonna learn sooner or later how fucked up I am really game. But I'm
Better not.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh man. Let's see here. I guess we could. Oh, okay. Well, we could talk about our undrafted free agents. I want to conversate about that before we pull on into the press conference. It could be a segue because a lot of, what Coach K was talking about, naming some guys and talking about, the attention to, learning the facilities and, being where you're supposed to be and all of that there and, and meeting people. I think everybody's been signed.
This ain't the undrafted free agent list right here.
Huh?
This ain't the list.
It ain't. You sure about that?
No, that's the
That was the free agents we kept.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, well, it says undrafted. All right. Okay.
It says undrafted. But it's
Yeah.
not undrafted.
Okay. I mean, I didn't have my glasses on when I downloaded that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Forgive me and my senior citizenship.
No, say you know what? Never mind.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Mr.
download the
White,
one in
you
the.
ain't.
Can you download the one I just put in
He
the
just put it in
network?
the chat. He put it in the chat.
Baby, baby.
Damn, you ain't no senior citizen, man. You a OG. Come on now.
All right. If you had a document a documentary on the events of my life, you'd be like, okay, I understand why you say that. Now.
Sam, you already told him about your life, brother. You a you a changed man now. And I don't know why you look why you looking like that. Why are you looking like that?
Hey, hey,
I don't know why you lying like that.
What did I explain
Hey,
to me what
man,
I
my ass. He
explain to me.
wasn't shit. Look, I would say this about my goddamn self. He wasn't shit before. He ain't shit now.
So Sam, you telling me, Sam, you telling me Samuel Lee White II was worse than you?
It's three generations of pure assholes now.
Where you think
Okay.
I got it
Not
from?
granddaddy, not granddaddy White, man. I
Hey,
know he can't be worse.
Jay, who you think made me worse? Fix me right now.
I've been like this, Anthony. I've been like this before I got on here.
You been like what? Yeah,
I straight butthole.
you still got lollipops in your mouth. Man. Shut
No,
up.
I don't.
Okay,
I have everybody know me. I have a smart mouth.
the lollipop. No way.
Shut
Yeah.
up, man. Shut up.
Yeah. Uh huh.
What you said, for?
Uh-huh.
I ain't telling no
Okay.
lies.
There you go.
If you say so. Mm-hmm.
You don't know me how you know me, Sam.
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
You short but smart.
You know
Sure.
what? This is not the day to be doing this, okay? It's Friday and it's the end of the
We
week.
had to pull that shit out of your ass. So stop it.
What?
Stop it. Stop it.
Man,
Motherfucker.
man, no.
Motherfucker.
Hey, yeah, we got. There we go. The updated
Oh,
undrafted
here we
free
go.
agency list.
Hold on.
And things. Wait a minute. Um. Leo.
What you
Hey. Oh boy. This is I had some cougars. She with his
Damn. Not sucking on the thumb. No.
Damn, little baby Bop.
God.
Damn, little baby Bop.
Hey boy, that dude there. Well, you something else.
That dude on another stratosphere, bro.
Right now, Coach K, and some of the guys, what I'm saying, it was mentioning, talking about some of the guys like some regular season plans. Cash Jones being one. I think it's foregone conclusion that Cash Jones is gonna make this team. When you're running back stuff, kickoff return stuff, what I'm saying, receiver stuff. I think it's foregone conclusion that young man is gonna be on this team.
I like Carlos Allen Jr.
We know.
What you mean we know? What you trying to say? I told you. I love them trench guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're not doing that.
I just said, mm-hmm.
He
I didn't
loved
say
the trench
anything else.
guys, but ain't never been in the trenches.
You
Yeah,
know what
right.
I meant? You know what? Fresh, that's not what I meant. You forgot what city I'm from, don't you?
And what that mean?
What? They ain't got shit to do with anything.
There you go.
What that mean? What you claiming you a suburban thug?
No.
Mm,
I'm here, internet gangster.
you're right.
Because the house that I grew
Malibu's most wanted right here.
because the house I grew up in wasn't no doggone suburbs.
Yeah. But you grew up and you spent most of the time in the nursing.
What? No. Nursery. Well, you got me confused with one of them other young cats. I ain't one of them.
Well, but they just, is, you know what? Talk about the guy you just named, man. Talk about the guy you just named.
See?
I'm not even getting no Pure Divine Boulevard.
Oh my God, Sam. You Carlos Allen Jr.
That's right. Call him. You need Jesus. Yes, you do.
I have him. I have him every day.
Yeah, you. I know that's right. With your pure ass.
I'm a Christian man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your pure ass.
I can't speak for nobody else on here. I don't speak for myself.
Yeah.
But Carlos Allen, man.
Hey, look here, young fella.
I
Next
know
time
you
try
were
to throw
Christian.
me up
Fresh.
under the bus.
Fresh.
Right.
Fresh. I ain't talking about you.
We're gonna have a problem.
No. Listen,
Yeah,
Fresh.
yeah,
I know you
yeah,
a Christian
yeah,
man, bro.
Nah. We ain't gonna take no slick underhanded.
I didn't see
over here.
Fresh.
Right.
Fresh. I seen.
Did you just see what he tried to do?
Yeah.
He tried it.
No.
He
I wasn't
tried
talking
it,
about you.
Nah.
He tried it.
Going for that.
I was talking about these two up
We ain't
here.
going for that, young fella.
I mean, like that. Damn, Fresh. He tried to snitch on you to the alphabet boys, and now you trying to come for your throat, low key, and didn't think nobody was gonna see that shit.
Yeah. I watch everything, young fella.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Don't nobody watch me because I watch myself.
Nigga, you can't be missed.
Sam, we are not gonna be disrespectful on Friday, okay?
Why the hell not?
This is a Friday.
Yes.
What better day to be disrespectful than a
On a
Friday?
Saturday. You got to do it on a Saturday, man.
No.
No.
Where I'm from, the weekend starts on Friday, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And you just as worse than Sam.
See that what happened. It was a Friday. That's why he jumped his ass out of that goddamn car with the cougar on. It was on the Friday.
Sam.
I'm saying to sanctify, man.
Stop. You need to stop, bro.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
Come on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me explain the reason why I like Carlos Allen Jr. Number one, he got some size on him. And we showed, like I said, we're a little thin in that position right now. So
in what position?
I mean, we need some big boys in that defensive line, man.
So Hand and Mason Smith are thin. Is that what you're saying?
And London.
And London.
I'm not saying that, man, but I would like to have more size in that position.
Come on, specify your specifications now. Come on.
Because Carlos Allen, if you seen his tape, me personally, in my personal opinion,
he looked like Grady Jarrett.
No, that was not. I was going to say that. I was not going to say no Grady Jarrett. I was going to say, what's old dude from the Kansas City Chiefs be signed 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ago?
Who?
Dante Poe.
No,
man, you talking about a whole decade ago?
No, almost 10 years ago, sir.
He just, hey man, listen. I'm infatuated with the trench players, bro. Because you don't win. The game's always won in the trenches.
Now,
See.
let's get to
Did I
some
tell a
real
lie?
talk because you full of shit right now.
You
Right.
doggone right I am.
You
I've
full
always
of
been
it
like
right now.
that.
Yeah, you full of it right.
Don't let the smile fool you. That's all I'm saying.
Why you think he as big as he is? He full of shit.
Sam,
Man.
shut up, man.
God
You
damn.
just disrespectful.
Now, after looking at some film on well, actually, I watched the Falcons put out a pretty much highlight tape of our undrafted free agent that we signed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
Yeah.
we know what Cash Jones is.
Yeah.
Cam Dewberry and James
Oh yeah.
Brockmeyer are two guys I want to I want to really stash them on this team. I want them to actually make the roster. I don't want them poached, really. Because say, for instance, like Jake does retire, and you do want to slide Bergeron out there to the left tackle position, I think Cam Dewberry will fit in at that left guard spot. And then you can also fit in James Brockmeyer at your center spot. And they are already still on rookie deals, and you already didn't have them in your system for a year. So the transition should be nice and smooth. And that's why you can save a little money on that. Then not only that, Jack Strand, I think he can beat Trevor Siemian for that third quarterback spot. And we can save a meal with cutting him. You know, meal is a meal.
He'll be picked up by somebody.
Mm-hmm. Or we trade him off to somebody who might need a quarterback at some point in time. That's also another option. I think, like we just said, Cash Jones is going to be on. I think he's definitely going to make a team because he's out there running receiver drills with everybody else too. So
No.
and we already know that he's a great special teams player.
Yeah.
A great, excellent third down back, can block, can catch out the backfield.
Yep. And you can block. You can block his ass off.
Block too.
Yeah. And then, like I just said, he's running wide receiver drills. So, yeah, I can definitely see him making the team. He's already showing his versatility more than others.
James Brockmeyer. That's a kid in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keenan Marlin, Vinny Antony, and those two. And also, I don't see him up here. So did we not sign Malik Rufford from Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
Okay, so those three guys are going to be your return guys, along with OG.
Marion, the wide receiver from Miami as well.
Yeah, he's at the bottom right here.
Oh, okay. I can.
He's right under freaking Cash Jones. Yeah. Those three are definitely going to be your return guys. Zachariah would not see your special teams at all.
You don't need to.
So I'm just going ahead and letting that be known now. You would not see him on there.
I'm gonna tell you another guy on this list that nobody's talking about. Riley Malvin, the offensive tackle from Wisconsin.
Now, yeah, him, I think he'll definitely be, if you don't want to slide Bergeron out, I think he will definitely make a great left tackle prospect.
When you talking about
that I think he's gonna be one that make this offensive line situation real interesting.
I don't know what is about them offensive linemen from Wisconsin, Nebraska.
And who we drafted last year is also
Nelson.
Yeah.
I think
they
make that right side. I think him and Nelson, I think he will be on that left side battling. I think Nelson will be on that right side battling with whoever we bring in competition over there.
Because you got to picture this. All right. The guy that we picked up from Kansas City, let's say he worked out real well, and we decided to give him a check after next year.
Yeah.
For about 3 years. All right. Now you got the right side sold up. You know what I'm saying? And then okay, then you got the young kid from Wisconsin, and you got Nelson, over here battling to, you know what I'm saying, Fields Jake's spot after this season.
And then you
I
got
mean, it's a
James
win-win. We're in a win-win situation right now.
Yeah. Then you got James Brockmeyer to bring in that center position because you only got 2 1-year deal left with your centers.
So I got a question. So all the schools that you know what I'm saying, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Iowa. What other college you know that always has good offensive linemen?
Minnesota,
Baylor,
Iowa.
Iowa.
Arkansas,
You said who at?
Arkansas.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Arkansas too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
North Carolina State be having some in.
What about Would y'all say Ole Miss, LSU?
They are.
Well, it's just something about them offensive line from Iowa, boy. It's like they are ready to go, and when they get to the league, they ready to play. They ready to get to it, man.
Michigan.
Oh Lord!
Don't say that too loud.
Don't say that too loud. Cause somebody gonna pop up in here.
Say his name.
And then Fresh, he pop in here. It's gonna be a Michigan segment. I'm telling you.
You the one who keep bringing it up. We trying to transition from around it. You keep talking about it.
Mm.
Well,
I don't mention nothing about that school.
Well, you know his brain don't multitask. It's one track.
Sam.
You know, Sam. He didn't even catch what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
I swear to God.
You need Jesus, brother.
Lord have mercy.
You need to read the Bible. You need to read the Bible, my brother. If you want to read the Bible, you will feel 10 times better
with the Bible. How about
you
that?
You need to what? What'd you say?
How about I'll bop you on the head with a Bible? How about that?
You was one disrespectful motherfucker. I see where you get it from too. You get it from this motherfucker up here.
No. I didn't get it from him. He just enhanced the shit.
So who you get it from, sir?
I think I was like this way before.
Oh God.
I've always had a smart ass mouth.
And not worse than mine.
That's a damn lie.
You know how logically you cannot be right, Jaden?
Excuse me?
You know, like if you think logically, you cannot even be right.
How can I not be right and I know what I'm talking about?
Because Ant has been alive longer than you. So that means his mouth has been smarter longer than you have been alive.
And it's worse. His mind is worse than it was before. So.
Fresh. No.
See,
you gotta know when to hold them.
I'll get him all that.
Know when to fold them.
Look, he becomes to the intersection of the light, and the light is red, and he'll keep driving.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't that stupid. Come on now.
He's the one in the front seat behind the driver on the short bus, with his hand covering the driver's eyes.
No, that's. Do you know how stupid that is?
My point exactly.
And I'm not that stupid to do that.
Nah, he the one they keep all the way in the back. They keep him.
Oh goddamn!
No,
you make sure you get all the way in the back.
Is this really? Is this what we don't do today?
We be trying to save you, young fella, but
how you don't try to save me? And you see, you ain't saving me.
You want to keep talking. We be trying to tell you to be quiet, just chill, and you just.
I am chill, man.
You just talk your way into it.
I am calm. I'm calm, cool, and collected.
See, he the one sitting in the back seat in the HOV lane, licking the window.
Sam, I want you to do me a huge favor, bro. Don't you ever repeat that out your mouth ever again.
Who keep putting these goddamn buggers on these windows?
They say,
Nasty, man.
yeah.
Well, you
Mhm.
know what? You don't be the first flight going to hell for that.
Yeah.
So, Cash Jones,
Yep.
who's been getting the activity, in minicamp, now they held, the conversation, they held, Avion out,
For injury, Avion and Antonio. Or
mhm,
yeah.
mhm,
Also too, I wanted to say this dude CJ the fourth, no
uh-huh,
neutral the fourth, the DN
Oh
from
yeah,
Purdue.
from Purdue.
Yeah, I
I like
heard he
him.
was pretty dang good.
I like him. He got a lot of bends.
Yeah, I heard he
mhm.
was pretty dang good. So I think he's somebody you can might watch out for. He might, if he don't make the team, he might be somebody that gets snatched up.
I can
Because
see that.
I read that he was like he had Big Ten honors
Mm-hmm.
from Purdue, so that might be an interesting guy we keep around or to look out for. Definitely is going to be a competition. It's going to be competition all across this roster
That's what we
for sure.
need. That's what we need.
Of
I think
course.
for the tight ends that we picked up though could be possible replacements for Charlie Warner and Austin Hooper after their deals are up.
Mhm.
And do not forget now, Joshua Simon.
Joshua Simon too.
That's what
Joshua Simon.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah.
Joshua Simon. You know, so it's gonna be interesting in tight end room.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
I think we got it all out on this topic. We can move right along into the meat and potatoes of the meal.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Damn, man. Oh no. You really would put that picture up there, wouldn't you? Coach Ski.
Oh
That's what they
man,
call him.
No,
Coach
my
K.
boy, iced out, baby.
K. That man
Oh my
iced out.
God. Y'all ain't right, man.
That man
Y'all
iced
ain't
out.
right.
I
Y'all
mean,
ain't right for this.
it is his birthday and Michael Penix's birthday.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's
crazy.
wild, man. I'm
So
like, they
happy
got the birthday on
birthday
the
to
Yes,
same
them.
wow.
day.
Hey, hey,
It's nice to have birthday on the same day with somebody, ain't it? I'm just
Especially your
saying.
coach. Now y'all can celebrate it together.
yeah. Coach K had the press,
First
press
day
conference.
mini
Uh,
camp.
yeah, Ricky Minicamp. What I'm saying, everybody reporting in. You know, getting to know the lay of the land, that flowery branch and all. And he has some interesting things to say. Um, um, let's see. Fresh, let's jump off the wagon on this one. To start. Um, what was your collection of notables? You know what I'm saying? Of what Coach K had to say in his press conference.
Well, first off, I want to give us a moment of silence for AJ Terrell's and uh Avon's Terrell's auntie who had passed.
Right.
Quick
Right.
moment of silence for her.
Yeah. That was wild.
All right. So some quick notables. One that he was saying that he wasn't going to overload them with the playbooks and stuff. He was just going to give them enough to basically go out there and see their athletic abilities and stuff, and what little uh bit they gave them to assess them. That's something a little different that we didn't hear. And he actually has a plan for them, unlike other people, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Lord have mercy.
I knew you was gonna do that, Fresh. I already know
Another
you was
thing
gonna.
he addressed, unlike somebody else, he addressed the fact that he will allow rookies to start on either offense or defense. FYI,
Right. Mm-hmm.
um, what else did he have to say? Basically, yeah, he was just basically getting them in here, getting them ready to, basically join the other guys on Monday. So yeah, he wasn't just overloading them, and he was just basically breaking down what they were going to go through, phase by phase.
Yeah, Fresh. You over here sneak dissing.
Nah, it wasn't a sneak diss if I could pick up on it. They
Mm,
put it out there. He put that out there.
mm.
They better sound like somebody else. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had notable rookies that didn't see no action.
yeah.
That performed well in camp and performed well in preseason and didn't get no action in the regular season.
0.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the obvious. They have a set measure of protocol and plan. And like he spoke about, we're not going to overload them. Give them this particular portion. You know what I'm saying? While we're here, running some basics and getting some things. You know what I'm saying? Down in repetition to start. You know what I'm saying? And then get in the film room and get in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? And work that out. You know what I'm saying, for a couple of weeks, and then we feed them a little bit more information when you get down to train. Leading up to training camp. He's trying to give, like he said, he's trying to give them the opportunity to be the best that you could possibly be in each given situation going forward to start the off-season program.
Yeah. And then they was also asking him about Zachariah.
Mm-hmm.
We all know, I keep saying, like, if you go watch his UFC tape, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people keep asking that question. Oh, he was a gadget guy, and could he be more than that? If you go watch his UFC
What?
tape, he ran more than just gadget routes. He ran a lot of different other routes and stuff like
Right.
that. So he was actually a legitimate receiver. It's just,
Exactly.
unfortunately, for us at Georgia, our quarterback situation ain't up to par like that. So we
Yeah.
had a dangerous weapon. We just had to figure out a way to get it the ball the quickest. And that was the quickest way, by doing what he did, which was the gadget plays.
Right.
But he can actually run routes. So
Yep. That was his role.
Yeah, yeah.
that too, that he's not worried about that.
Is it a
Also,
nice? Isn't it nice to have a coach who is actually good at what he does?
That part, pandemic. That part.
Thank you.
Right.
That part.
We allow somebody to come in and snatch him up after not
Mm-hmm.
seeing him until training camp. Instead of seeing Nick Nash, he was
Right.
seeing David Fields the fifth.
Well, that.
Joy the fifth, I guess.
That's it.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
What I know, since I watched the whole thing, a couple of interesting quotes, a couple of things that he said that I really liked, and he said one thing. He said, your goal is to learn our system, get to know your teammates, get to know your coaches, and everything else will take care of itself. That was a very interesting, that was a very, very important thing he said right there. What y'all got on that?
Uh, you didn't actually sound like you was on a short budget then.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn.
Sam, I just asked a question, man.
I'm just saying. I was trying to, give you a little. I'm trying to give you a flower, nigga.
I just asked a question, man.
You sounded like you were sitting in front of the class just then.
You know what, Sam? See, I be really trying, man. You just, whoo.
Go ahead, push the goddamn button, Sam.
Ain't nobody answer y'all want to answer the question, man? Y'all ain't got no thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, he said that, and yes, that is standard protocol, and you want that to be the standard mindset. Get to know your teammates, get to know your coaches, get to know the facility, and you know what I'm saying, and everything else take care of itself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That just comes with the territory of being a rookie.
And you also said everybody, including Avion, has the opportunity to earn a starting role.
I did say something about that, though. I thought I did just say something about
Yeah,
that.
you did, but I mean, again, brain activity don't multitask.
No, I know what I watched today.
We have to keep some on with the training wheels on. So you know what I'm saying. It's just like being in the chat. He like to do things in threes. Every meme come in 3 times.
No, every meal come in 3 times.
I look.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing right now. Everybody gonna tag team the young night, huh? Y'all ain't. You know what? Y'all ain't it, boy. Y'all ain't worth 2 damn fly smash, boy.
It'd be too easy. It'd be too easy. It'd be too easy.
No.
Yes, it does.
Y'all know what y'all be doing.
Yeah, we be sitting there watching you and put it right up there on the tee, like Pee Wee baseball. You sit it right down with the tee every time. Yard call.
Every time.
Get back. Get all the way back. Matter of fact, just sit down. I'm gonna knock this out the park.
Yeah. We ain't manufacturing no runs. We hitting home runs every time. It'd be right there. That's like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball in the eyes in the middle of the plate. It is leaving the park every time.
I'm so sick of y'all, boy. I don't know what to do.
That's not like that Bugs Bunny cartoon where the dude just one.
You know what? All y'all can go to hell. Every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. And you gonna be in the first flight with Sam.
Why you so sensitive?
And you know what you was doing, man.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, now you did.
Look. I don't even understand why you feel the way you feel. You pour your own gasoline down now every time, and then you walk around with matches in between your toes, and you set the matches on fire yourself every time.
Y'all never amaze me about the stuff y'all say I do, especially you, Sam.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I done lived long enough not to give a fuck what comes out of my mouth.
Oh yeah, you just said some shit. I'm like, Sam, what?
Yeah.
Why did you say that at the wrong? You really just had to say that, didn't you?
Yes. Why not?
Yeah, you about.
It would be criminal not to say it.
You invited about the biggest assholes ever. Y'all know that.
And proud of it.
That's a compliment.
Yes.
And you one of them.
Okay. I will wear that as a badge.
Yes.
The shit your ass.
Asshole Incorporated.
Yeah, all three of y'all need to work
All
together.
three of y'all.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
all three of y'all.
Yes,
Put
like
some
I
respect
said,
on my name. All three of y'all.
y'all need to stop. Nope. So you telling me all y'all going ahead? Well, I'm the holy one. I'm going to the upper room. So thank you.
I mean, well, God do take care of old folks, babies, and foods, and you two of the three.
I ain't neither one of them.
Yeah, you two of the three. You ain't old, so you know you do that math.
Hold on, Sam. He also said he suffered the children.
Excuse me? I ain't never said that.
I just say you see that.
I would never do that.
See, I never say you.
Number
I
one,
didn't say you, sir.
see, you can
See?
when you a
You
Christian,
see how quickly that was to miss
when
that.
you a child of God.
You hear that dog hollering right now? Yeah.
When you a child of God like me, you understand. Okay.
Yeah. You got that special armor. You have to be taken care of.
No, you know what? Don't you never. I wasn't no special ed. I don't know what you talking about.
I didn't say special ed. I said special armor. See, there he is, the Scottish psychopath.
Brothers, what's happening? Thank you for
What's
having me.
happening?
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man?
All good in the frozen northern. Trying my best to do my diligence. Just as I say, noticing some interesting things today. The switch of position for Cash Jones, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully it's a good move. I hope Vinny Anthony takes off as well, because I'm not being funny, boys. If there's one position that I'm still concerned about, it's the wide receiver room, because tell me if we lose one of those guys to injury, we're not right back in the same position we were last year. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have somewhat a reason to be concerned, but I think the difference between last year and this year, you have a coaching staff that is going to use your personnel. The problem with last year is that for some unknown moronic reason, you had guys that played extremely well in the preseason. The Chris Blairs, the Nashes, the Drummonds, and they may have gotten 8 snaps between the three.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Sam. I mean, I feel like it's criminal, and as Brother Emmanuel says down in the chat there, I hate that we never got the opportunity to really see what Nick Nash could do. I mean, the guy came in with a triple crown. I know it was San Diego State, but I mean, to his credit, he was at a smaller school and still managed to top the FBS. So I feel like that didn't get as fair a shake as I felt like it should have done. I understand business is business, and I feel like I don't know if he's doomed to fail going to Washington, but I don't feel like it's ideal for him either. So I felt like for the money it would have cost, we really could have worked that out. Because as I say, I don't even know if outright concern would be the word I would use, but you know what I'm saying. A certain trepidation does hang over me when it comes to the pass catchers this year. I'm struggling to shake it.
Hey, look, we all have a situation where we have to go lay on the couch, when certain things get brought and done. But again, this staff, I think it's going to be verifiably large and different. When you have the likes of Callahan, Price, and Van Pelt, you know what I'm saying, that are going to be assisting in the play calling and diagramming the offense, and being able to put guys in position to make plays, and give the opportunity to make those plays. I think this training camp is going to be different. The preseason is going to be different, and the product that is going to be put on the field in the regular season is going to be different.
Yeah, for sure. And that's something I wanted to say to Fresh. He may have covered it already, but if not, I know he likes to go over his film and all that stuff. So there was a fun short dropped recently of like highlights and key plays from the UDFA guys. So I'd be quite intrigued to go over that with you at some point because some of those guys look pretty nice, especially when you're talking about, for me, a CJ Nunnally, who's obviously a proven pass rusher to throw in. So yeah, if you want to talk about that sometime, get at me, brother.
No, let me slap the other cheek.
Oh my God.
Oh, what you owe my God for? Your pure ass.
Hey,
Yeah, I ain't pure. You think I'm just because I'm a quiet dude, I ain't pure? You got me confused with somebody else.
I got you confused with yourself.
You see me out in public. I don't bother nobody.
Like a virgin.
Sam. Yeah. Man, we got guests on here, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. We have a psychopath as a guest, bro. What do you mean? Ain't nothing changed.
What you mean?
This ain't my first rodeo, son. I'm used to this shit.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
Here we go.
He one of the family. What you talking about?
Right.
I'm one of the biggest pricks in this family. Y'all don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Stay in HOB. Stay in HOB lane, young man. Stay. What for, because we discussed the you know what I'm saying, what will we be looking for in the upcoming season. Want to give you a chance to, you know, give your takes on the games that you're going to be looking forward to. Most of us, they're going to pin it on me. You know, Baltimore, you know, San Francisco, Pittsburgh. What game are you going to be highly interested in sitting down with the popcorn on this upcoming season?
Well, I think you did a great job of kind of summing it up earlier on, boys. I feel like the AFC North is going to be fun, win, lose or draw. I'm particularly looking forward to the divisional games, as we probably all are, just to see kind of where we're at in terms of that whole shenanigan. But where I'm kind of at with it, as I don't fear New Orleans, and I may be naive for saying that, but I don't fear New Orleans. Carolina is interesting. The Panthers are looking interesting. I feel like Tampa Bay's still falling off a little bit from where they were. Nice though Emeka Ibuka is. And I think we are right in the prime position to become kings of the South again. But as I say, it's all kind of premature. We've not entered training camp yet. We don't know who QB1 is going to be yet. Although, as I said, I know the internet was kicking my ass, but as I did manage to get out at the start of the show last night, basically you guys have seen the wedding video of him dancing, so that knee looks just fine. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave that there for y'all to kind of chew on. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. The AFC North ones are going to be fun though, because those Ravens look real nice. Plus, I know you're a frequent flamer when it comes to a certain Mr. Jackson. So I'm not just intrigued for the game, I'm intrigued for your thoughts on that one.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be there with my popcorn and looking for a few train wrecks, a few of our defensive guys to get loose, get clear shots on him. Yes, yeah. You know, I don't. To be honest, I don't think Baltimore. I said this a few weeks ago. I don't see Baltimore making a whole lot of noise. I got 8, 9 other teams that I think are going to be better than them in the AFC. Quite honestly.
And I feel like that's going to work to their credit, because I feel some teams are going to go like that. No, the Ravens have fell away. That we can beat this team, and we saw what happened last season when you underestimate teams. We saw what happened against the Dolphins. We've seen what happened against the Jets. So I think Baltimore may shock us. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I think you can't look at a team stacked like that and tell me they're not a threat any given Sunday.
Well, one thing for certain, two things for sure. We ain't got Homer the Clown, you know what I'm saying, in the driver's seat this season. So I think myself coaching is going to have a positive influence on this season, unlike last season. You know, that which was a large part of our problem. We lost 7 to 8 games due to stupid decisions from our head coach.
Yeah,
mainly
you know,
decisions on special teams and using your coaching ability, like timeouts.
Yeah, don't remind me of that. Don't.
I don't see Coach Stefanski calling the timeout and give the opposing team a chance to get the field goal team on the field to kick the winning field goal. I don't see him doing that.
I also don't see Kevin Stefanski calling the timeout to talk to Drake London. But hey, it is what it is.
And I know we glaze him because he was the best of a bad bunch, but to Ulbricht's detriment, I feel like I'm not saying I hate Jeff Ulbrich. I think he's definitely the man for the job, but he loves these blitzing schemes a little bit too much. And when you're blitzing for 4 quarters and you don't have the depth nor the rotation, your guys are going to get run into the ground and you're going to get fucked in the 4th quarter. And that's what's come to bite us as well this season, I feel. But with that being said, you saw how often Mike Penix was able to lead. Obviously, it didn't go into game-winning drives because we were down, but you've seen that this kid can handle himself under 2-minute pressure. So, yeah, I think it boils down to we need to get the job done. Sorry, Sam.
as well as we ran the ball last year, I think we're going to run the ball just that much more better. I think the defensive time of possession will go down by at least 15 minutes this season because, our ability to run the ball, and I think that we're going to be better in run defense in that being, talking complementary football. Just going off of the acquisitions and the substitutions that are going to make a monumental difference. Again, I'm coming into this season. My anticipation and my anxiousness come from being ready to see how much of a step that this defense is going to take forward coming off of last season and the numbers they was able to pull up. We fixed our run defense. Our defense third down percentage should change as well. And if it changes, like I think it's going to change, our offense is naturally going to have the ball a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And again, with our current head coach, where 2 positions always thrive well in his offense, running backs and tight ends. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. And I feel that that's also a good thing for Brandon Frazier, given the fact that he can play tight end, halfback, and fullback. We can resort to a more classic style of running where you've got that power backfield. Because, maybe he's not as compact bowling ball style runner as Tyler Algier, but you ain't going to tell me that Brian Robinson's not a strong runner in his own right. And then obviously you throw in behind him or just in front of him somebody who's packing 6'7", 260. You're going to blow some holes. So yeah, I think we return to fundamental football. I feel like if it is Tua who's starting, then where he excels is he's got great timing. He's a very reactionary quarterback. So I feel like that's where he gets the job done if Tua's number 1. So I feel like if we rely and hit a bit more heavily on the run game, knowing what we can get done there, and then obviously I feel like we can surprise them sometimes. Tua's still got the mobility to get out of the pocket to make those plays, but I just pray the offensive line holds. So that's why, as I said over on X, I like the signings of Cam Dewberry and the center. Who's the center again? Brockermeyer from Florida. Because those 2 guys are going to compete. I know they will, because not only was he starting at Miami, he was also starting at Alabama as well at center. I know he's more of a converted guard now, but that is nothing but good news for the offensive line as well. So I want to keep some eyes on those boys. And then obviously shout out to Riley Malman as well. He is a mauler out at OT as well. So I feel like this offensive line, the concerns that I had coming out of the draft have been addressed. I just hope the guys can earn a place on the 53, because I'm not convinced. I'm concerned about Jawan Taylor. He was a Super Bowl champion, but let's keep it 100. We need to tell the guys what they need to hear as well. Sometimes Jawan Taylor was the weak link on a strong chain, if I have to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why we were able to get him for the 5-6 mil that we did. So, I mean,
I'll take that weak link off a championship chain. I take it. I will take that weak link off a championship chain.
Yes, sir.
That is something that is very, very valuable when you have that pedigree, when you have that experience. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, it does come into play positively. And when you add a guy like that to a Callahan, who's been arguably the best offensive line coach in this league for the better part of 11 years, I mean, you can get some things done. You can get some, some classroom things done. You can get some progression done. You can get some development done, for your young guys. Come in the classroom and on the practice field.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And as we've said before, the best move that we could make was no risk, no reward. I mean, $5 to $6 million is not a massive amount of money for the player that you're getting, but you need to also remember that he's only 26, 27 years old. So if he balls out, we have the money to lock him down for another 2-3 years. If he proves to be the McGarry replacement, that is something we can do. I know a lot of people are talking about Drake and Bijan and Kyle Pitts now, and I understand we do need to lock these guys down, but these guys aren't going to be able to look like the superheroes that they are if we don't solidify that offensive line.
Yes. You get the core of your team on both sides of the ball. The lines, tied down, locked down, and it makes everything else just that much more easier going forward.
And I feel like that's a great point that Manuel made in the chat as well. He's saying that we needed to shore up the blind side, given that we've got left-handed QBs, and I feel like that's why I was so high on Travis Burke out of Memphis coming into the draft. He's just a big old mauler, and I thought that if we could get him on as right tackle, that could be fun. But certainly, obviously, Taylor definitely has the experience and pedigree to obviously push him over the top there. So I've got to give you that. And obviously, as I say, with Ruben Bain coming into the division as well, Jake Matthews is he better have been doing them squats.
Right.
It is. Jake is going to have to get into his old man strength for. I mean, again, your veteran presence, and then this, probably being his going home tour, if you will. And, with Callahan, I think Callahan is going to make up, for what anything possible in certain situations against certain guys. You're always going to end up, with some welcome to the NFL moments in pretty much every position, But I feel good about what is going to occur with this offensive line because of the acquisition at offensive line coach of Callahan. I know there's going to be an extremely well product on the offensive line put out there on the field because of him.
Yeah.
Yes. How we feeling about all that? What I'm saying? Anybody else?
Well, like you said, man, when you got when he got Bill Callahan's offensive line coach, that's a smart. That's. I mean, what else? What else do we need to say about that? But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to what Will said.
But I mean, there's no bad thing that can happen when you hire a Bill Callahan, because I saw shout out to Scott Karasik over on X. We were talking about, I don't even know if you use Ethan Onianwa as a true tackle. That dude's an oversized swing guard, and you may disagree with that. I mean, he's got the hand size, the length, the lever length to play tackle, but I just feel like, yeah, if you've got a pulling guard at 6'7", 333, yeah, he's gonna maul somebody. So I think it goes back to what we had with McGarry. We need a big old bear that's not afraid to just take somebody out to open a lane. And I feel like Callahan and Ulbrich and even Nate Ollie, that's the style of trench play that they want to see. Even if you're not getting to the ball, get yourself in the mix. Let's play rough and ready. It's fundamental football. You know what I mean? We're taking it back a little bit, and that's okay, because I feel like we've got the personnel, staff-wise and player-wise, to pull that off.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing we hoping Callahan will fix. Enjoy. Yeah, look, I'm fully immersed in unbothered and worried about anything offensive line with Callahan in the building. I just, it is what it is. The man has been the best offensive line coach in the NFL for the better part of 11 years, and I don't expect that to change.
Yeah, I mean, I know the word guru gets thrown around a lot in this league. You know how it goes, boys, but yeah, that dude is, when you talk about elite, when it comes to the offensive line, you can't get much better than that. So I feel like it's, I don't want to go 100% because we've been bitten by that bug before, but yeah, this offensive line will improve. There's no way we regress. It's obviously, as you say as well, Sam, especially given the acquisitions we've made, even down to the FAs as well. Because if you're starting at Alabama and Miami, then you're not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right. Well, that's what I got for the day. All y'all baseball fans out there, y'all pull up tonight at 10 after 10. I will be doing a live watch Braves and the Dodgers starting that series tonight. Y'all pull up on us tomorrow. It's gonna be a busy day. Try to get an early UFL game in, and definitely gonna be doing the Dream season opener as well. So y'all pull up for that and look out for that. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, that's what I'll be carrying on for the next 12 to 24 to 36 hours of live action and activity. Will, what you got going on? You got anything going on tonight? You gonna be doing it? What you got?
Tonight I'm basically working on switching hosts because there's been a lot of problems for StreamYard hosts recently. So we're looking into some alternative options. So again, if anyone's been following the Scottish Falcons show, I'll offer my apologies because there has been a lot of technical issues recently. But no, to the guys that are in the know and the group chats, we're expanding. We're going worldwide. There's a lot of shows coming. Obviously, Emmanuel, Falcons Fandemic, and I are going to be getting into some work with our boy Mad Mike pretty soon as well. So we're getting into the wider world of sports as we promised you we would. So, as I say, not just the Dream, the Braves, the Hawks as well. Maybe some wrestling, some MMA, some boxing. Basically, just whatever's happening in the world of sports.
You should pull up on Tuesday night, man. You know what I'm saying? for the wrestling show, man, with me and Fresh, you know what I'm saying, and Madam, you know, be doing on Tuesday night, on Tuesday afternoon, man. The almighty OG Raw report. You know what I'm saying? We recapping Raw and doing some old school segments on, you know what I'm saying, from wrestlers back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You should join us sometime.
Yeah, man, bet. I mean, as you guys know, I'm an OG when it comes to wrestling, and a historian, much like I am when it comes to the NFL. So yeah,
Okay.
I don't think I've got anything on the calendar for Tuesday. So yeah, I mean, fire me the link. As I say, if I'm not on solo and I've got nothing AFN wise, fire me the link, and you already know your boy's going to drop a pin. As I said earlier on, it would be a mistake to consider me a guest because I'm an OG in training. I've been kind of conditioned now to this madness. So if you think you're getting rid of me that easily, think again. because the vanilla thriller is here to stay.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I was looking for.
Yep. So I make it a point, you know what I'm saying, to drop the link in your box, man, on you know what I'm saying, on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying, so you can pull on up, you know what I'm saying, for that. Freshman, you got it. Let the people know what all you throwing out there. You know what I'm saying. You busy. You busy dude. You busy dude.
Well, of course, I have some UFL content over this weekend. Some anime over this weekend. Coach does not have a Saturday morning bird feeder, so yeah, some anime and UFL over this weekend, and more gaming coming. And anything new pop up with the Falcons, of course you'll expect it. And I'll be dropping some shorts along with that also.
Bet. Hey man, y'all go over there to the Almighty Network, man, the Almighty Fresh, man. Y'all go over there and subscribe to that young man. If you ain't linked in, y'all go find that wagon that's on fire, the Burning Wagon Network, and subscribe to the biscuit. Help him out, you know what I'm saying. Give him some subs and give him some views and give him some likes. You know what I'm saying. He trying to do right. You know what I'm saying, on the ham sandwich. You know, we just want to help him out a little bit. You know.
Well, with all that being said, the boy's not too bad for a Sooner. So I mean, show your boy some support.
You know,
just a little bit.
That's saying a lot coming from a Longhorn fan.
Yes.
You know,
yes. Yes. Well, you know what I'm saying. Y'all make sure y'all go over there. You know what I'm saying. With the thrill and get them some likes, some subs. You know what I'm saying. Some views, man. They're doing good work over there. You know what I'm saying. They adapt and keep it moving.
One more thing, y'all. I will be doing some. I will be dropping some shorts on OKC. So y'all stay tuned for that too.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell the truth about that ragged ass officiating too.
I don't even want to discuss that. That was disgusting last night.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Yeah.
It was so bad, boy. You was so bad. You had LeBron over there want to tear that man head off.
Right, like that was crazy.
Boy, it was so bad. It was so bad last night, y'all. Yeah, you had JJ Redick getting a technical foul last night. I'm like, are you kidding me?
This boy, look, you know. So I mean, we got it all in. We're gonna put up a note of everything that's going on. Braves and Dodgers, 10 p.m. will be going hot late tonight. You know what I'm saying? Try to get one of the early UFL games tomorrow. Hopefully it's scheduled right, because we definitely gonna be on top of the Dream season opener tomorrow as well. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it busy. That consistent content agility, we own it. Our work does not stop when the Falcon season stops. Just letting you know that. And with that being said, man, hey man, we gonna keep it we gonna keep it across the water with the Scotty Tiger Bear too. We gonna keep it dirty always. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, definitely gonna always keep it real. Let your next choice be your best choice. Hey man. Y'all have a blessed one.
Peace.
Jesus, much love.